like some DM energy, but whatever. I'm gonna wait till you come back. I say I got started over on the other side. Ain't this by nothing. Oh, this is by nothing. I'm gonna wait. Uh, it ain't quick no more. I'm gonna wait. Hello, I'm sorry. DM does that from time to time. Yeah, I wait. I'm sorry. That's not my fault. I ain't saying sorry because I'm going. I wait. I will wait. So anyway, we were saying ain't too proud of bed. Well, she didn't like that because she said I don't do no begging. Anyway, so we straight. Go back. That's me. Ooh, that's me. Okay. Sorry. So now I was trying to get the what you call it chat thing. Sorry. So okay. So anyway, yeah, that's them DMs. They ain't want to hear that. So anyway, you're looking good. You standing. He's standing in truth. You go by divine feminine energy. Standing in the truth, and with the divine masculine thing, he's just really in a place that he's being broken down. He's like, yeah, my DM don't like too much taking jokes on him. So he probably was getting upset. He was getting mad. I can see him like, I'm gonna hit the off button. Stop saying that you making fun of me and my situation, and it's not funny. We did have an argument one time like that. He's like, I don't like you making jokes about the thing. I said, well, I'm just trying to like the move, but it's not funny because I'm in a situation. It's just not funny. So that was him that time. I know when he's live and kicking. So he didn't like that because he was making light of the situation. Well, yeah, in that situation. For the divine feminine, I'll get off of you. And we'll move on to the other. Yeah, I'm saying that's all of them. They didn't like me to do that. They cut it off. So I was like, okay, whatever. Well, you're in the situation is bad. But anyway, it's not good. So now, whatever these houses got you, it's got you literally going down to your knees. How about that? That's a serious matter. Is that point? Okay, and you feel in some way, some of these DMs I'm channeling, they saying they feel like we not really in the trenches in the struggle with them. We kind of didn't turn our back and told them you kiss our grits. Well, some of us do feel if you go into the 3D feeling that they've done X, Y, and Z, and they felt and that they in turn is all right. Let me just go ahead and do me in the process, because there ain't no use of me spilling crying over no doing what you doing emotionally over spilled milk. It's done. And you done told me in so many words to kind of keep on track and keep on doing what I'm doing. So that's it. So that's where the divine feminine is. I am pro divine masculine over here. I'm just giving voice to all the divine feminines, what they are thinking. I can tap into both their energies, and I just keep it real as far as weighing both of them. So now, again, free yourself for the divine feminine. This is the energies that the divine feminines are in. So in your emotions. So it is time to take back control of your life. And so, yeah, if you're going to do that, so yeah, you're going to turn around and start concentrating on how can you balance the truth that's happening within you. You ain't got time to be looking at him about how the universe and parting him down and the towers that happen. And so now he's practically on his knees. And so you're like, nah, I got to go ahead and do me right now. So you're practicing and freeing yourself because now you came to the point of understanding that you are a unicorn. You are ready to take off flight. Some of us are not coming to realization, and now with the universe is telling us again, in order for us to have that abundance, to be able to come into our sovereign being unto ourselves, that we are now able to kind of free ourselves from other situations that we believe that have through illusions that are trapping us, and we don't need to have that in part of our story anymore. So that's where the divine feminines are. We feeling this also now. Some of us is coming like, okay, now I've worked on myself, I kind of healed myself, and we're moving into that energy of wanting to engage, have this engagement. Like some of us might be saying, I'm feeling good. I'm in a good place a little bit. I might want to kind of have this engagement as far as in love with it says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Some of us also, I'm feeling in the 3D, might feel like, I might want to reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place if you can. So you feel like you really want to take that good feeling and start now going off into your mission, finding ways in which you can actually reach out and touch other people's hand, how to can make those connections with other people. Some of you all engagement and saying, you know what, I ain't quite ready for that, but I do feel like I want to send and take it to the next level. And I feel like I want to have that merging of understanding my divine masculine self, well, so is my divine feminine self. And I want to have that engagement, like really take a test run or test drive in this new vehicle of me having this balance between the divine masculine energy and the divine feminine, and kind of like see where it's actually taking me. Then we have also some of you all that actually want to go into the 3D and feel like maybe you might want to reach out and touch, or maybe might want to kind of have some kind of interaction with your divine masculine. Maybe if you are in communications with them, you might say, I want to kind of engage with them a little bit more. I would say also when you're doing that, this card is really jumping out to me. It's like in your thinking, you actually want to do that. But in your emotions, as a part of you is really feeling like a little kind of still checked out about the idea of doing that. It's like, I don't know if I'm 100% sold. She looks a little kind of worried or checked out or thinking. Like Desiree said, oh, what did she just sing? Because I was kind of deep in my thoughts. It's a lot of that kind of going on. It's like, yeah, I feel the world is going on, but at the same time, I'm kind of keeping my thoughts thinking about like fast forwarding. You can be like I do with the divine masculine. Oh, I got a lot of ringing in my ears. It's really getting upgraded. You might be saying, you know what, I hear, I see what's going on with the divine masculine, but part of me is kind of like, I don't know if I want to kind of all heartedly check into that thing. I'm picking up some of you as a little kind of leery. Like, okay, I hear you. I kind of like just want to stay on my side of the fence and, let him kind of do his thing on the side of the fence. And I don't know about these rules of engagement, their part. But you need that engagement, they're saying, in order for you to powers to be saying, in order for you to engage on here. I read somewhere that was saying about the best way to protect your heart is to open it. Because a lot of times we think, well, the best way to protect it is to close it off. But right now where we are is to open it, even if it's opening it up to the world a little bit more better. So like I said, I reach out and touch somebody's hand. How you can get more into your mission, how you get more into your purpose is another way of how you can be able to do that. So that's what these energies are kind of pretty much bringing in with that. I'm trying to see if there's anything else they want to do. I don't want to do the shadows. Well, we could say, what could it be? What could they be bringing up in this current energies? It's like I'm missing something. Am I missing some cards? Nope. Clear. Okay. And what's happening with the divine masculine? As far as what in these shadows that he's working with too, with these energies that's going on. And we're just in with what can we surrender. Oh, I didn't see about the divine feminine energies. I forgot. I got a new thing for them. I forgot about the feminine energies. Okay, it just reminded me about that. Okay, the divine feminine again. We're back on this. We did this Saturday. I thought Jupiter 11:11. And we talked about this downcast pride. It's over again with this crown chakra. So definitely clear that out. It's a lot of thinking, and getting grounded and rooted in things too, as far as that ego. See, that's why I say that ego is kind of playing part, because I feel like you want to kind of protect yourself, divine feminines. I do feel that very much, and that's why that quote came to me about today, about the best way to protect yourself is to open your heart, not to close it off. And I really feel that you really like, okay, if the chance moment would happen, you've got to watch it, that even if that would happen, like I got a thing on my phone that said, okay, if he would appear, or your divine counterpart would appear, what would happen? Would you actually be ready? And if you want that engagement, rather than 3D or 5D or whatever engagement within yourself, are you really actually ready? You got to work with that pride, the downcast pride. I don't know that ego. Really working in tune with that, because it's messing up your focus. You're not being able to see, because her eyes look like she's kind of blinded too, as well. So you got to work with that thing, downcast. To me, almost like you just kind of like swatting it down before it even happens. Like, yeah, I know about the encouragement, but like down with love. It's just like swat, like a net. I don't want that love. Like love come to me. I don't want that love. I don't want that love. We like, wait a second. We want the love, but emotionally, like, I don't want that love. I don't want that love. I don't want, take that love. Take that love back over there. His type of love do all different kind of things. It hurt. The divine masculine is work with the energies of the shadows and understand about masquerade. Again, going around here saying, it's okay, I'm all this, bag of chips and all this thing. But this here look like to me, it's almost like I did a reading, personalized reading, and when I seen this, I say, to me, it looked like it's just like it's sucking the life out of you. Like you almost like the parasite card. When I look at this, it's like it's just sucking the life, and you trying to play like it's all right and you okay with bags of chips, and you not actually are. You masquerading all this stuff. That's funny. Both of you all got this crown chakra. This crown chakra activity is telling you, oh, it's all right. Keep on doing what you're doing. People believe in what's going on. They believe I'm living this lush life, and you know I can pay all my bills without any kind of problem and X, Y, and Z. And then behind the scenes, somebody know you come say, you ain't living that. What was that? Champagne Dreams and Bubble. What was that name? Robin Leach. And say, what do you say? That show that used to come on. This is the Rich and Famous. Lives of the Rich and Famous. That thing show, and they coming in there, and like as soon as the daggone thing is over, like cut, and they like, okay, now bring the truck in to take all the furniture back. You just rented the house, and you taking all that stuff back. Because it was just props. That's what it looked like to me. Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. Yeah, it's just props. And they come in and they take it. Soon as it go off, he say cut. They taking all that crap out your house. And it's like, it's just a facade. So that's what's going on with the divine masculine. It's a facade. So if you all are going over on their Facebook page and social media, they bring that to me too. And they looking like they living that. Oh, I'm living the best life. Ain't going back and forth with you. I'm living my best life. They doing all that stuff. Nah, they going back and forth. But they going back and forth with something. Okay. What are we learning how to surrender through all of this? Or the divine feminine card? I forgot. Her energy. What are the divine feminine? This is your energy. I forgot. Come here. What is the divine feminine's working with? That's a lot. Okay, you bring me less than that. Well, I could have read it all. If that's what you want me to do. Ooh, Jesus, it's getting worse. Come on. There we go. What is the divine feminine? I'm sorry, this is your energy. These are your energy cards, and this is our energy cards because we're more spirit. Okay, for the divine feminine, we're coming from a more spiritual aspect that way. Energy. Rita of Cassia, the patroness of impossible causes. I am miraculous. My prayers create powerful channels of possibilities. Again, we're looking for things to change. That means things that are not normal or something that happens everyday occurrences for it to actually happen. They are able to happen, but a lot of times because of our beliefs and things, they cut it off. And that's what we call them miracles, but they're not really actually miracles. Those are things that really can happen every day, but it's our consciousness to open up for a little while that it allows the powers that be to drop that thing to happen. It's like, oh my God, it's a miracle. And they're like, well, you really was do it anyway, but you know, all of a sudden now you open yourself for it to happen, you know, or either by God's grace or the universe's grace. I hear Jupiter 11 say, oh, God's grace gives it to you. And they say, just forget it. I call it override. This override, they ain't going to believe it. Just give it to them anyway because they need it. We need that for them going to their next step of ascension. So again, miracles. Watching as far as our prayers. Prayers to me is like the words, the affirmations, the things that we say and we hold true within our hearts. Those are like our prayers. So again, we're working with that divine feminine to make things shift and happen that usually don't happen on a daily basis. And Sapphire, the poetess, I love every inch of my body, and I love the woman in my life fiercely. This is what is all being presented in the divine masculine. It's pretty much saying in these cards. It's like you are really loving the body, you're loving the skin that you're in. And you ain't really have no problem in showing him that, you know, except for this one. Said that this is his truly emotions, and this is something that you have inspired and evoked in him by him looking at you. It's just like, I'm standing in my truth. I learn how to balance that. Watch me as I go work, and he's saying that, and he's taking it as you saying kiss my grits, but you just saying I'm just focusing in on that. This really don't have nothing to do with you personally. This is where I'm at. And then you have here with the divine feminine being tied up, even experience the tower moments. They might seem like it's tying her up, but she's taking in stride, which is going back to this, I'm loving the skin that I'm in kind of thing. So what are we surrendering this in this new energies? Clear. What are we surrendering? Woohoo! Divine feminine and divine masculine. I just thinking in this doing it. Okay. Divine feminine, we are mastering negative thinking. That makes sense. You have control over your thoughts when negative thoughts surface. Say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Yeah, I said that with this one too. And it's downcast things. We got to watch the way of we're thinking, especially when we want to be coming to this unicorn here and you want to have this engagement. We got to really watch this. Okay, we got to watch that negative thinking. For the divine masculine, here his energy is surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. That's what we're trying to show the divine masculine by the way how we take these things in stride. It's just like, yeah, I know I'm tied up. I know I can't use my hands, but you're not really tied up. It's an illusion. But I know that I'm coming in. I'm freeing myself from this bondage or this illusion, thought pattern. And I'm standing here in my truth and learning how to balance this as well. But then also at the same time, we're telling them, you know, take the lessons and take them in stride and not just sit there and go into this begging. I know you want to leave me. I ain't gonna sing it too far because I don't want you cutting off the daggone thing again. So this is my thing again. This like a low energy vibe that you're in. This kind of here. We're telling you what to actually do. The divine feminine is actually showing her in the 3D, showing him in the 3D what to actually do. Okay, energetically 3D and 50. They corrected me. And then he needs to surrender his ego as well. Cultivate gratitude, be a service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can't work against you, but humility will further your goals. So this again, and maybe this is what he's saying I'm trying to get to. I can see him saying this is almost like a position of humility too. You know, I'm bowing down to the divine feminine energy as well, which is helping us to break down this ego too. Okay. That's funny. They both got this top part here, these chakras out, and they both got pants on. So this to me represents again the ego. Again, this ego here that's in play here. So this is ego being broken down by what he's seeing, what the divine is doing as well. And so that creates a big thing. So make sure you're hitting likes up there. So as many as is in the room, there should be likes up there too, so people can find this later on, because they need this to know what's going on with the current energies, because it's been kind of screwy Louie lately. Okay, Serena, that sounds fine. Divinity, about that work, you got a spoonful of a lot of things that you got to kind of, what did one say? I feel like they're saying divinity. What is it? Clear. I can't even scream. No, the divinity. Forget them by time. If they want to know what's going on, they want to know what's going on. Okay. So in your divineness and your divinity, divine feminine and divine masculine, what energies do you have to work with in order to get into your divinity with these energies is surfacing currently now? This jumps out at me. That don't surprise me. Divine feminine, you got to learn how to heal yourself energetically. It could be also emotions as well, but I take this as that you need to just learn how to heal yourself. Also help out. This energy has come to me. Divine feminine is helping out other divine feminines as well. It's been a lot. I know even after I've done my readings with others, we've even had the energy exchange as well. Our gifts to help heal each other. It's like, okay, well, you poured into me, now I pour into you. It's a lot of that going on as far as energy change within the divine feminine, our community as well. So again, just learning how to pour that is like, okay, I poured the light into me and found shadows in that. So this is something that's also, so we transfer this beyond just ourselves, but also finding ways how we can heal other divine feminines as well. So when you're going on those channels and people are talking and you're in the chat rooms, just find some kind of way how you can pour that energy energetically back into that person, uplift them, tell them about how you got through, how you made it, share your story, swap that way. So that's very important that we're doing that as far as divine feminine, because this is our year and it's about us uplifting each other as well. Divine masculine in his divinity, he's got to work with this codependency, with everything that he is committed to as far as in these third party or these which is third energies situations that they gotten into. I don't say like third party because a lot of people always equate it as people, person, place, a thing. You are chained to it. It goes back to, like I told Jupiter 11:11, my dad always say, don't fall in love with where you work, because then it's hard for you to get out of that. So some kind of way you done fell in love, or you done became binded energetically by this thing, and now you became dependent upon it. And you got to learn how to kind of release it and let it go. So wherever this thing that you committed to is like this old ball and chain, divine masculine energies, you got to kind of get out. There ain't no kind of, you got to get out of that to be able to ascend, to go on your surrender to your soul's path, because your ego is keeping you there in this type of situation, okay? And you're looking at the divine feminine about how she can be able to do that. But you got to remember, again, listen, these things are coming here to be a spiritual teacher to you. And then also remember that you have also your guides or upper higher ends or powers that be that are there to help and guide you. Okay, gonna wrap it up, 2 things, and that's it. As usual, can't do no quick energy update. That ain't, excuse me, in my thing, clear, because they keep on saying, as soon as I was like, I'm gonna stop, they're like, nope, I want you to tell them about this too, and nope, I want you to tell them about this too. So ain't no this quick wham bam, thank you ma'am on that one. So the universe, love letters from you. This is pretty indifferent. Notes from the universe on love and connection. So what do we need to do collectively? The whole overall thing that the universe wants us to walk away with is, if they once loved you, they still do. Oh, thanks for every single time you ever fell in love. Whether or not it was obvious, whether it lasted, or whether or not you were loved back. It changed everything. Actually, you're always loved back. You, changer, the universe. So what I tell you about that, and that brought to me earlier, and I just jumped off the page when I seen that, it's saying about the heart. How you protect your heart is to open it, not to close it. We think it's to close it off, but it's to open the heart. And how does the universe want us to seize the day? Let's see how you seize the day for the divine feminine and how you seize the day for the divine masculine. We need to seize these energies. Clear. What do we need to seize daily as far as divine feminines? We got 2 cards. And divine masculines. What do you, ooh, got you. Aha. Stick the light up. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yes, it do. All right, divine feminine. It's time to start living the life you imagine. Henry James. Okay. Very good. That's a new thing that I'm working with too, as far as in the childhood healing childhood wounds. A lot of times when you grown up in households where there's a lot of battling and a lot of arguments and a lot of verbal abuse, we didn't have no physical, it's a lot of verbal abuse in the home. You're always in a state of survival. Spirit brought that to me. So you're always in a state of survival. It doesn't matter. Even when it's over with, that's, you just always revved up. And it told me to now I'm working with the energies to not always be surviving, but living. Because you're always looking at the question as to why somebody's motives, why somebody's actually doing something, why you questioning everything. That's survival mode. It's like, okay, now what's your intentions? What you trying to do? Okay, you laughed at my joke. Is you really feeling me on the joke, or you just saying it just to be nice? What's going on with that? And you've got to everything. Why is he loving me on that? Why is he hugging me? So you got to kind of really get to the point of understanding that as well. So survival. The next thing again for that is carpe diem. For the divine feminine, visualize this thing you want. See it, feel it, believe in it. Make your mental blueprint and begin. Again, the visualization, you got to work with that as well, divine feminine. So you're just really seeing and having your sights on what you want to do as far as your mission and purpose. This is why these things are happening, and the energies are having that, so we can be very steadfast and unmovable into actually what we want. And remember again that you're protected as you're doing that, as you're making your blueprint. And then for the divine masculine, we have, if there was ever a time to dare to make a difference, to embark on something worth doing, it is now. So the universe wants you to know, seize the day. It's time for you to make those changes. You need to make that change. I'm looking in the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could be any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, better look at yourself and make the change. All right, that's the end of that. Thank you very much for being with me and hanging with me as we change from one classroom to another. Because of the energies of the DM that did that, but that is all right. He didn't like that about the beg and stuff. And I know that was him because he don't like that. So I love you all. Thank you so very much for this quick energy, so-called quick energy tap in as well. Remember to go over there for the 411 for the what's the 411 for the event. Go to risewithjupiter.com for you to be able to get your ticket for the event, because it's going to be a lot of good things. It's always good when you synergize and have all these different energies. And speaking of, we're talking about uplifting the divine feminine. That is another way of us coming together and to create that energy exchange. Go to Divine Unisouls, 11.co. I mentioned on there is where for things that you can do as far as meditation to keep your self-worth and everything up to speed, and part as far as you doing your these energies and changes and things like that. Make sure you like and share and subscribe. If you're new to this channel, just seeing this as well, make sure that you do that too. Also, we have the playground experience as well. We got a lot of good things, people coming back and feedback about that, which is helping you to be able to deal with different things. If you having childhood experiences that are stopping you from being able to move on, which is consistent of the counseling. You have the guided coaching on there, and you have also energy clearing with April Williams. Guidance coaching is for me. Guidance coaching is for me. And then you have Kathy D also as well. She is doing the counseling as well, because you need all those components. Kathy D helps you with the mind. I help you with where you are spiritually there, and then also April Williams deals with the body. Okay, so I deal with the spirit, Kathy D deals with the mind, and April Williams deals with the body. So those are three components that help you to get yourself aligned. Kathy D has got her site or her channel is up now. Those of you all that love her and had gotten healings and like the way of how she talks and tells you, she has hers is Pineapple Fish Life Coaching. She has her channel is up as well. And April Williams has a dynamic and video about how you move about and being in the world as well. And it's really, you see Hawaii, because you know she's in her settings in Hawaii, which is just like the whole video is just telling you feel like you're there. She's got the little my nephew in there as well, and how you move about and the dialogue that you have as you're moving in the world in the 3D and you seeing people, and how do you feel yourself consciously as you move in that. So go to April Williams as well. That's on the community tab too. She's got some really, it's just really beautiful of how she did that, all that cinematography, and she's also narrating as she's moving about the world, which is great. So we got some more videos coming from both of them as well. Don't forget my morning drive too. Hit that gives you, my series is now about the habits of mind, and each day I do that as well. So that's the end of my plugs. I'm not gonna hold you, I'll keep you all. I will put the cards up myself as far as that. So I want to say this, thank you. Let me do the shout outs and see who's on here. I can't see, where's the thing? I don't see it up here. Okay. Shout outs to those you all that came, because it's all white, so I can't really see. Where's the thing? Hold on, I seen it when I did that. And okay, live chat. Thank you. Ooh, I dislike when it does it, and I can't see nothing. All right, Jupiter 11. Oh, yeah, get your chakra bracelets while supplies last. Stop, don't go nowhere. I don't want to report nobody. Get off of here. Bye. Bye. Get off of here. Thank you. And now I can't see. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Yeah, live chat. Okay. All right. Thank you. Sasha, thank you. Who else was on here trying to do my classroom thing? Juby 11, okay, and Desiree. Thank you so very much. It was some more of you all, but it ain't showing me who on here. That that's sexy to him. I see that. It's not showing me. It's getting on my nerve. It's all right. Okay, so until next time, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascending. Namaste. Namago. Mwah. Love you. Until next time.